And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we've got a new game, and the game is Exotic Cars, game created by Marcus. You will always see at least one exotic car. I've done a couple of I've done one car game. I believe it's like the world's most expensive cars or something like that. I've done some luxury rounds. I'm not sure. I haven't done the resorts or hotels, but that's certainly to come. This is a little bit of a different game than I have been playing for quite some time, so I thought to mix it up a little bit. If you've got any requests, if you want to see luxury resorts around the world, ski resorts around the world, beaches, whatever it is, comment down below because I haven't done a bunch of these games and want to do some of them. So we're going to do this as a 2-minute no-move challenge, and as always, the play-along link will be in the description below. So let's get off to this and see what area of the world we wind up. And we've got Cito Motors. So you got some nice rides here. Rolls Royce and Aston Martin. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So I'm going to guess this could be the Netherlands just from the license plate and the street lights or the traffic lights. There's a Range Rover. Let's see. Cito Motors. Wow, a lot of money here. That is for sure. What do we have here? Can we make out what that says? This is a Google car, I believe. My guess is we're probably near Amsterdam, although that would probably make sense from the standpoint of the luxury cars here as I continue to scan the Aston Martins and the Rolls Royces. So we got 45 seconds. Cito Motors. Well, Cito Motors, where are you? I'm going to guess we're Amsterdam, but we could be The Hague or Rotterdam. But I'm going to guess, where is the... I'm going to guess that we're probably down in this area. Where would be a wealthy area of Amsterdam? Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess that we're probably down here in Middenhoven or somewhere down here. Although I could be totally off. I'm just going to guess that since there's KPMG, there's accountants. I'm sure accountants drive these types of vehicles, so let's guess. And we were 61 miles away. At least we got the right country, but we were in Eindhoven. We're outside of Eindhoven, which is always interesting. Didn't realize there was such a need for Aston Martins and Rolls Royces in Eindhoven. Maybe there's something there I'm not aware of. Cito Motors on the Huizingalaan. All right, there we are. First round, Netherlands. Second round, where are we going to wind up? Oof, another nice ride. 32.65. Louvely Exotiques. Wow, look at that. That's like a Rocky Balboa style car. Whoa, we're probably in Quebec if these are some American cars. Not American cars, but they looks like an American parking lot, if I'm being honest, even though they're not American cars. Signs, yep. This looks like, I'm going to guess this could be like a Montreal. And what do we have? Le Chateau. Liquidation. Yellow. Wow, there's a lot of cars here. Lamborghinis, Mercedes, Audis. Yep, there it is, Quebec. The 514, I think, is Montreal. Look at that blue Porsche. Wow. It's interesting. Cadillac Construction. Okay, so can we see? Yeah, this could be. You know what this could be? Could this be Quebec City? Waited too long to just look into this, but this could even be Quebec City. I'm thinking it might be, folks. I think this is Quebec City. As much as I thought it was Montreal, I think it's Quebec City just from the buildings not being as tall. But it could be totally wrong on this. So looking south, if that compass lines up, sometimes it doesn't. I should have stuck with Montreal. Oy, 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 oy. 148 miles, 4,023 points. There we are. So that was a little disappointing. You know, the Toys R Us, right? And the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. I was at a Keg Steakhouse and Bar in the 1990s in Ontario. So I didn't know these things still exist today. So if you're from Canada, comment down below. The Keg Steakhouse. Have you been there? Is it good? Okay, so we've got, wow, look at this car. A McLaren Maple Leaf. Okay, 604. It's probably, I think this is the West. 604 Maple Leafs are Canada. A Corvette and some nice trucks. I like these trucks. They're pretty sweet. A Range Rover. And Ocean. Okay, McLaren. Authorized parking only. Violators towed away by Drake. Drake, well, not only will he rap for you, but he'll also tow your car away. Here in the McLaren customer parking. And McLaren Vancouver. So we're in Vancouver, British Columbia. Another Canadian round. So where would we be? In Burnaby? Yaletown? I'm not sure where you'd find a McLaren dealership. I don't know what place it would be that you would find this sort of thing. Well, let's just see if there's any. West 2nd Avenue. So there's a clue. Here's West 2nd Avenue. Okay, so West starts there. All right. Maybe we're back here. There's a dealership. Maybe 16 seconds. What? Where did... Wait, 2nd goes into 6th. So I'm guessing this is probably a good spot. West 2nd. Oh, it just disappears. There, I got you. So it disappears. It comes back over here. All right, there we are. There's the Bentley, Jaguar, Lamborghini, McLaren, Bentley, Land Rover. That's the place to be, I guess, in Vancouver, British Columbia. 4,989 points, 1.5 miles. And we get off to the 4th round. We got a 514, which is Montreal. Somebody's disposed of a lot of Westinghouse Android TV, 55-inch screens. I hope that's not the luxury car. I'm sure there's a luxury car. This is Google. Probably update it without that. So we're in Arcon, Canada. Portes et... I don't know French. Renoka. A lot of trash here, wherever this is, in Quebec. So the 514 is Montreal. I should have guessed that in the first round. We're looking west. I think we're going to be in the east side of the St. Lawrence. I don't know. I think could be over here in Boucherville. Seems like a good enough place for a automobile dealership or a lot with nothing in it. So, yeah, Boucherville. I think I'm going to stick with Boucherville. Maybe Park Industrial. Maybe we're here. It seems like it could be a good... Well, I don't know. Now that I say that, we could be over here. But in any case, I think we're Montreal. not many luxury cars or exotic cars. That is not an exotic car for me. I'm just going to guess it. And we were 15 miles to the east. We were actually in Laval, near Montreal, at the 440 Ford Lincoln Laval. So there we are. We get off to the fifth and final round, and we've got Lamborghini. You got a pickup truck that looks like an American pickup truck. We've got money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a Lamborghini, and that's pretty much the same thing. Interesting. Okay. Superstore. There's a Canadian flag. So we're in Canada once again. A lot of Canadians with luxury or exotic cars. Got wine. Okay. So interesting area. 403. All right. Where would the 403 be? Who knows? Kids Go. A lot of pickup trucks. Heritage Home Center. The Wash King. Maserati, maybe? Well, if anything, what this kind of looks like could be Calgary from the standpoint of there's pine trees here. Would there be mountains to the west? This seems like it could line up like Calgary, these pines and whatnot. This does not look like it's in the eastern part of Canada. Thank you, health professionals. There we go. 23 seconds. I'm going to have to guess soon, but Blackfoot, southeast. But this hill here looks like where that bobsled was that we had a few days ago. So I think Calgary could be a good guess for this one. It could be Edmonton. But I remember it was over here. Maybe we're on this side of town. There it is there. 3 seconds. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's going to guess that. And we were Calgary. So my thinking was accurate. Just a little far off. 6.3 miles off. 4,954 points. It's a pretty good game there. Let's take a look at it. What do you get? 23,431. So yes, a lot of like a big Canadian round here, which is always interesting. Canadian exotic cars game. One first round was in the Netherlands. So Netherlands and Canada, that's about it for luxury cars. Nothing in the United States, nothing in France or UK or Dubai or anything like that. But let's just take a look real quick. The first one was in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. I could tell that one from the car license plates were European looking, but with the yellow. And just the other thing, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but this is what I've been going off of sometimes recently, is these white, these traffic lights just look Dutch to me. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like the round white and then the poles being white. That combination just is enough for me. But we're in Eindhoven, North Brabant. The second round, we went off to... Wait a minute here. What's going on? We're at the same place we were for 2 rounds. No, we were around the corner. So... Wait a minute. So we were in the back lot. Gotcha. I should have known better on that one. But we were here at Louvalie Exotiques. It says, what does that say? Does that say love me? I don't know. Louves moi? Does it say love me? I don't know. Anybody comment down below that knows French? I don't. But yeah, even though that's just French, you can just tell this just feels North American to me. I think with some of the, like this car here, I don't know, it's got that feel to it. The yellow parking lot lines. I don't even see really many American cars. I guess there's an American car down here, but there's a Ford Expedition back here. But yeah, pretty nice cars there, right? Louvalie exotic cars. Car rentals. Rent your car for your Instagram pictures. It's crazy. I can't understand that, but that's for another day. That's a discussion for another day. So I guess this is the back parking lot of this parking rental. I don't know. There are those buildings. Maybe it was up here. On this side is where the luxury car place is. But I take this as the being a luxury car. A good old Chevrolet. Lost its hubcaps. Oh boy. That was the fourth round. The third round we were in Vancouver, and the fifth round, we were in Calgary. And I'll just take a look at this because the other one had some clues. This one you have to go off a little bit of the landscape, unless you know the 403, which is I guess Calgary now. But a couple things. There's those rounded streetlights again in Canada, like I keep talking about. But what do we see? Okay, so it says Superstore, something. This doesn't look American. I know my eye was brought to this as a Canadian flag, so you see that. It's like a little bit like playing Where's Waldo on this thing. But that's why this game's fun. Okay, so you come here. A couple other clues that could point you in the direction of it being Canada. Again, the lights here, the street lights, traffic lights are yellow all around. Although they are going straight across, which is interesting. Because you only see that in Texas, Wisconsin, New Mexico, and the United States that I'm aware of. Okay, you can't really see it, but the 60, I think it says maximum. The signs in the United States just look different to that. I don't know how to explain it to you. But I knew that there's a Canada from that flag. So these pine trees, these types of pines, I don't know any large area or city that looks like this in Canada, on the eastern part of Canada. Usually there'll be hills and stuff. If they're going to have those trees further north, in Ontario, I guess, or Quebec. But here, there's English, so can't be Quebec. And then I saw this hill down here, and the hill without the trees looks like a city to the north. The feel that I got was the feel of that bobsled round that I had in, I forget where that was. Maybe it was on News of the Day with the Calgary Olympics, and it just seemed like the hills weren't large enough. The only thing I was looking towards the west to see if I could see large mountains off to the west. If that was the case, it would have been 100. It would have been kind of not easy, but easier. And then I just made an educated guess from there that it was Calgary. So there we are, Calgary, Alberta, 23431. If you like this video, hit the like button. Also, comment down below if you want to see any luxury resorts, ski games. I don't care what it is. It's a game. I'll play it. Comment down below. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.